Nobody would have ever explained this to me.
Yeah.
They would have just drilled and billed, and then I would have hoped I was fine.
Yeah.
And I will tell you, there's so much fear the way dentistry is being done. If doctors were more approachable, people would get more stuff done.
I completely agree.
Hey guys, Bill Watson this week again to tell you about Costa Rica and dental tourism, people who are considering going abroad to get their dentistry done. I'm going to tell you what my experience was, what I thought of the office, what I thought of the doctors, how I chose the doctors, and what I wish I knew, and what scared me the most about making those decisions. So let's get started. My experience for destination dentistry or travel dentistry or tourism dentistry, I chose Costa Rica. The main thing is the degree of professionalism, they're calling you back, the quality of communications. I went to see a dentist and I tried for October and November and for December to get in with the local periodontist that could help me, and it didn't work. I couldn't make anything happen. I tried hard. My downtime would have been right now. And so if I couldn't get it done, getting it done in March or in May is not an option for me. I want you to know, no one should have to go through what I went through to try to find a specialist. And the way they refer you out and then cancel your appointments without really any real consideration for your schedule. I get it, it's tough to run a dentist office, the pandemic's going on, all that's a big deal, but it shouldn't have been impossible. And it was next to impossible. I shouldn't have to leave my country to do what I did, and I had to. I felt like I had to. My experience from the time I got off the airport was great. The weather there's nice. So if you're gonna go in the time of year to where the weather's gonna be conducive for you. That's a big deal. Second thing is, when I got off the plane, the airport couldn't have been cleaner. Super nice. Fortunately, the people that booked with me, I booked my dentistry with, made arrangements to give me a ride to the airport. And I was picked up, a guy holding a sign with my name. It was great. I enjoyed him. Felt comfortable all the way, 15-minute ride. Got to the hotel, they were accommodating, waited for me. Hotel was first class. It couldn't have been nicer. I stayed at the Intercontinental. I'm not recommending them for any other real reason other than they were super good to me. But all their accommodations are great. It's right across from a mall. It's on the west side of town. Everything that I've seen on the west side of town was nicer than the things I'd see in Fort Worth or Dallas. They're incredibly conscious of the COVID because they can't afford to get sick. They don't want it. And they're real cautious about treating clients from Texas because Texas and Florida have the most cases. But they treated me fairly, and I walked in, they did full hazmat. They're zipped up all the way, face goggles, mask, head covers. My experience was I have to tell you, it was a pleasant experience. I went ahead and chose a company called Advanced Dental. And I was there to see a periodontist on a gum graft that was going to cost me $4,000 to $5,000 in the US. The cost I got there was about a third, maybe a quarter, half to a third. And it was important to me, but I didn't go really so much for the cost. I couldn't get a visit and I couldn't get a straight answer. And I went there and I met a doctor, and she's a periodontist. And I have to tell you, to me, I think she's an angel. I was scared for surgery. I was prepared for it. And she let me know that, hey, maybe your case is not as advanced as you think it is. Maybe we can put off surgery if we can do some things. She made some recommendations. She wanted me to do what's called a root scaling, and literally told me that my gums were impacted. And I had no idea that my teeth could actually use a deep cleaning. I go to the dentist, twice a year. And I think we've just got accustomed to, we just want to do cleaning. But a surface cleaning is totally different than subgingival cleaning. And when they went after that subgingival, 4 hours later, my mouth felt bigger. I felt like I had more room in my mouth. It's not something I'm proud of. I don't know how it happened. I think it's because the impaction under the gums there wasn't a decay. It was just impacted. And when she was able to do the work that she did, and she did it so long and so thoroughly, I was in her chair for 5 hours. And I don't think any other hygienist would have been able to get me that level of care under such a short time and do the work herself. I have to tell you, I'm crazy to think that I would get any periodontist to do that much work here in the United States for me, like she was doing it for a friend. And she didn't, let me tell you, there was nothing about what I'm doing that's endorsed. They didn't even know I was bringing a camera. They had no idea what I did for a living. I was literally an international client. The people at Advanced Dental, they really don't do dental tourism. They like to consider clients international clients. They don't take you to see a monkey. They don't show you the volcano. They're not going to try to put you in a resort. They really just accept you as an international client. The people here in the United States know it as dental tourism, or they're searching to get a deal abroad. I was very concerned about the cost being cheap and then getting there and after doing part of the surgery, getting in the chair, they go, oh no, you need more, you need more, you need more. None of that happened. In fact, actually the opposite. They went and said, we wouldn't recommend the surgery for you at this time. So the setup's there. I don't think you'll regret it. You won't regret the quality of hotel. You won't regret the quality of facilities. What you will regret is not having the quality of care that I got from Dr. Brender. Dr. Rossie Brender is a periodontist that I think anybody in the United States is going to get periodontistry done. If you're concerned, if you have dental fears, I don't know how you could be in a better hands. I was able to get everything done. I will tell you, within the first 30 minutes of being there, I had 3 specialists look at me. Periodontist, endodontist, prosthodontist. All 3 of them came in to check on me and to look at my x-rays and to make recommendations before I even got my x-rays done. That would have never been done. They had more specialists there, but I'm sure I didn't need them. I can't tell you enough of what I thought of Dr. Rossie Brender as a periodontist, and I can't stop saying enough. I think she saved my life. I really think she bought me 10, 15 years of keeping my teeth from getting worse. And then I think they'll be able to stabilize. I think I'll be able to look at it. I'm going to make arrangements to go back and talk to her again once I've healed. But I have to tell you, if she hadn't have given me those 5 hours, I don't know if I would be in the same candidate to say my mouth is going to be fine without surgery. I think I would eventually be looking at surgery. So she saved my smile. I believe she did. It's not 100% proven that I won't have to have some surgery, but she could have done what other doctors are going to do, which is just do a rush and run me right into surgery and then build me. And I would have never known what was possible. The amount of time and the amount of consulting and the amount of individual time they spent with me, I think, is not unique to what everybody will receive. I spent hours talking to Dr. Brenes, who's a prosthodontist, and I don't think I would have found that anybody here. And I don't think they did it because I'm a YouTuber. I don't think they did it because of my channel. I think they did it because they needed me to know as a patient of theirs, and then it just turned into an interview. Me and Dr. Brenes didn't absolutely agree on everything. In fact, we disagreed on a bunch of things about cosmetic dentistry. But boy, I sure appreciate the temperament of him taking the time to say, look what happens when you do this contouring, look what happens when you do this contouring. I believe wholeheartedly that contouring and teeth cleaning are the most underrated services in the United States, and I think so many more people around the world should have access to not only teeth cleaning but contouring, so that when teeth get away from you, you can contour them back down to be more aesthetically pleasing, so that when you're in a job interview or dates or whatever, I think it affects a lot of people long term, and I think that should be more available. He didn't necessarily agree with me on a lot of that, but I got his opinion. I think he got mine. What I am telling you is if you're sitting anywhere in the United States and you're thinking about going abroad to get this done, if you believe that you have to have it done, go to Costa Rica. If you're going to go to Costa Rica, you owe it to yourself to look up Dr. Brenes. And if you're looking for a periodontist, please look up Dr. Brender. Their names are real familiar, but they're 2 totally different doctors. And just look up Advanced Dental. I think it'll do you good. I think you'll be glad you do. I don't think you'll worry about the hotel. I don't think you'll worry about the stay. The country is very safe. They call it a working man's country. Boy, you feel it. You feel that the people there work. I've seen some of the neatest things I've ever seen. I've seen a volcano. I've seen a waterfall. I've seen some of the nicest fruit you'll ever see. And I've seen a very strong degree of kindness and just as strong degree of professionalism. It's a country that, if you're going to go abroad and you feel like you have to, which I felt like I had to, then I think you owe it to yourself to consider Costa Rica and to consider Advanced Dental. Guys, I hope this has helped you without dragging on too long. Before we go today, I want to tell you, we have another person I want to pick. I have a lady who's come to me and she's out of Sacramento, California. Her name's Eugenio. You don't know about it, you'll get an email from us pretty soon. I can't wait to get those results and see how it's going. I know we have 7 more to do. Over the next week, you'll be doing more giveaways, but I hope this has helped, and I will see you next week. Thank you, guys. Bam. If you made it this far, it's because you probably liked the video. Do me a favor. Hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. Help us grow this channel. Our subscribers mean the world to us. I think you'll like what's coming this year. Amazing smile makeovers for people all over the world. Thank you for watching the video and hit the subscribe button. Talk to you later.